Hello and welcome to the Slippy Limpets video. We are fishing for winter pollock. The sun's shining, it's not very windy. The sea is a little bit more lively than I was expecting, but it's not too bad. So we're going to have some fun and try and catch some pollock with lures. I'm not expecting anything massive, but we might get a reasonable quantity of fish. I've come down right at the top of the tide, and as you can see, it's a little tight on my ledge. I want to get a fish over there, right next to that raging torrent, but it's still a little lively and the waves are crashing over it, so I'm going to wait for the tide to go down and then fish my way along. So I'm going to start off with a little 12-gram fish minnow. Not sure of the colour, name. It's bright like a lemonback with a bit of chartreuse at the bottom. And it's not especially deep here. Oh. But there's obviously plenty of current. So because it's winter, I'm going to try and fish quite light, even with this current, just so I get a slower sink rate. So any sort of lethargic fish or lazy fish, I'll have plenty of time to look at the lure and think, aye, I want a bit of that. This is either a minute fish or some weed. I don't even feel it hit. I do have a bit of plastic. The wind's coming from the northeast, so it's kind of whipping around this point, which is creating a big bow in the line, which isn't ideal for sensitivity, but it's definitely manageable. I fished in a lot worse conditions. This area, or this headland, is Scotland's most southerly tip, and this raging torrent is caused by all of the water. Oh, there we go. Hey, all of the water in Britain's biggest bay, I believe, Luce Bay. Oh, sorry fella. Trying to escape. I'm trying to escape, just like that fish. Leaving the bay, hitting this headland, and then shooting off towards the Isle of Man in the Irish Sea. One of the other reasons why I'm using a light lure is in this sort of current, pollock might be hanging up higher up the water column to usual. Normally when I fish for pollock, I like to fish as close to the seabed as possible. But I think if they're active and there's this amount of current around, and they could be a little higher up. There's also, at the minute, touch wood, no seals, no predators. Give them a little bit more confidence, I'm hoping anyway. I've had one fish so far, been here 10 minutes, fingers crossed there's more than that one little one. Oh. Just a wee one, but he hit like a train. Whoa, whoa, whoa. As usual for a pollock, quite high up as well actually. I'm very close to the very close to the wall. I don't half fight for a little while anyway. Can't see a thing fishing to the south. God, that sun. The glare's immense. It's burning my retinas. It's nice to have some sunshine though at the end of November. Oh, I like went on the second on the second go there. This feels a little better. Took a wee bit of drag. Well, that was a little bit of a mission. This net's got 2 different length settings, and I thought I could reach the water on the shortest setting. Obviously not. Oh, this one's a lot better. There we go. Couple of pounds. Hard fighting machine. We're starting to think after 4 or 5 casts that I should maybe move. This is a very popular mark, and I don't think the fishing on it is as good as it used to be when I first came here 10 years ago. I do have plenty of other marks around here, so I was about to get on my bike, but we'll stick it out for a bit longer. It's a fantastic place to fish. I love the energy of having all that water just rushing past. There we go. Oh. Felt decent when it first hit, but it's feels a lot smaller, although it's going to go for another run. Has to. Nope. Cheers, matey hoo. Don't know if you'll be able to see this. This one's actually got loads of spots on its top lip. All the way around as well. Don't think I've noticed that before. Well, the fish seem to be more in that direction, away from this torrent. The bigger ones anyway, the smaller ones have been along the edge here. Oh, hit there. Oh, hit. When you're doing this type of fishing, especially fishing along the bottom, you start to build up a mental picture of what the seabed's like, because you can feel lifting over snags and big bits of rock and all that type of thing. And that time, and the 2 previous times I caught fish casting that way, the fish seem to be sitting in front of a big boulder that I'm pulling up over, because when I just cast there, I could feel the fish hitting the lure. Well, sometimes tail slap it or something. Who knows what goes on under the water. But as soon as I hit the boulder and then pulled up over it, just stopped attacking the lure. So it must just be kind of sitting in the eddy there out of the current, waiting for the bait to come past. Oh. Little in. Didn't hit it entirely, well, very hard, so wondering, I don't know, I was wondering if it was a collie. Well, it's nearly going to be time to get on the perch on the corner. Believe it or not, it's actually man-made. Someone carried down some postcrete, concrete or something, because it was just a little jaggedy bit, and they've concreted it up and put a plastic PVC rod holder in it, rod tube. Someone really liked fishing this spot. I don't blame them. Said earlier about building up a mental picture of the seabed. Because I've fished this spot quite a bit, I know there's a massive boulder here, covered in kelp on the top and around the sides. So taking a bit of a chance of losing my lure by casting over the top of it. As long as I fish slowly and don't hit the first time, don't strike as soon as I feel like there's a tap, should be able to fish over the top of it. And in theory, well, hopefully there might be a fish hanging around in the structure. So I've got over the top of it and let my lure sink down the near side now. Oh, no fish. The bites seem to have dried up. Let's move just around there. I'll have a bit more backcast space. And we'll be able to search a little bit more water. And then if we'll give that half an hour, and if that doesn't produce anything, then we'll move marks. After these sessions that I have down on the rocks, whenever I bring my net, this is probably the most frequently asked question I get on my channel. And it's what's your net? And it is a Sproo Freestyle Xtender with a Sproo flick net head. It's nice and deep net head. Can fit some pretty big fish in it. There are quite a few extended net handles on the market, and this one says here it's got 3.8 and 2.8. And I said earlier about the different settings, or 2.5, sorry. I said earlier about the different settings, and each one of these is threaded. So you can use it just as a normal net. You can extend this bit, and then the other bit stays locked. So depending on how far up from the water you are, and then if you're really far, you can extend this bit as well. And you get a really long net. If you do get one, then make sure you wash down these threads, because they are aluminium and they don't really like salt that much. I think it's designed for canal fishing or something, but it's still reasonably light considering it's got a load of aluminium on, and has lasted me quite a long time as well. Handy having this little clip, so then I can fit it to my rucksack easily as well. Quite small and compact. Oh, it's a lot chillier here. I mentioned the wind earlier, and it is ripping round here. It's a northerly, so it's it's quite brisk. A hit on the way down there. Got a lot more casting room behind me now, which is great. Can cover a lot more water. Oh, it's better. And whoever decided to carry some concrete down here, thank you very much, because this is a very comfortable flat platform to stand on now. And the beauty of being able to fish here is now I can reach the current. If I cast into the current like that, then the current will now take my lure round. I'll let out a load of line and then close the bail arm, and my lure will be much further than my casting distance, hopefully. Well, I think that's far enough. Looks like it's stopped. Woken up a bit, have you? Whoever made this platform, next time, could you bring a bucket down with some water so I can wash my hands, please? Right, I'm gonna try something with a bigger profile. Still staying quite light. I'm gonna try a crazy eel. Actually, let's go pollack colour with a 15-gram dart head. It's a new head from fish that adds a little bit of movement to it, so when you pause or jerk the rod, actually darts from side to side, whereas the previous ones just pretty much went straight. Oh yes. It's not even that big, it's just caught right in my feet. This way. And there we go. Set my camera up in a great place, there's a big drop. Oh, there we go. Not massive, but good sport. Putting a good bend in this heavy-ish rod. Pollack do love a pollack coloured lure. Little one. Oh, you ate that. There you go, little fella. You would have thought with so many smaller fish around that there would be some bigger ones mixed in. The fish that are spawning these little fish. I cast that away from the current there, landed in some weed. As soon as I came out of the weed, had quite a nice pull on the tail. It's one of the downsides with these crazy eels, when they're quite big anyway, is that the hook is quite far forward, so there's a lot of lure there for the fish to bite and not get hooked, but fish do love them, so nothing's perfect. Oh. That's my leader there, it was only about 4 foot below the surface. Oh no, that feels like a rope, or it could be a... Like I said before, this is a popular area. There's a lot of line snags. We've got a new leader clip tied on. I'm gonna chuck another fish crazy eel, but this time in the green colour. Let's go for the current technique. Whoop. Cormorant just came up in front of me, took one look at us and dove straight back down. Don't blame you, mate. So the tackle today is an 8'3" spinning rod, which is rated from 15 to 50 grams. It's quite heavy, but in the winter you never know about the wind and you might need something, you know, to chuck something reasonably heavy, so that's why I've got that. I'm using a 2,500 size Daiwa BG MQ reel with 12 pound braid on and a 19 pound fluorocarbon leader. If you want any more info, I'll leave links in the description to the tackle. Give me a little fella. Oh. It's a stocky fish, big head, massive eyes. I've given up washing my hands. I'll just have to stink a pollack. Oh no, there's a seal. So we've got two cormorants and the seals have just turned up. Damn. Oh, typical. Feels like a better fish. And the seals here. Oof. Risky with the lifting that up. Oh, much better fish. Go on. Hope you get back. Oh, that felt like a nice one. If you do get any of these lures, it's important to use some super glue and glue the head, the body to the head, because if you keep getting fish pulling at it, then you can just ruin the body really quickly. And it won't last you very long. Well, I'm going to change it up again. I'm going to try big, much bigger lure. This is a 180 length body, 180 millimeters with a 20 gram jig head. Again, you can see what I was talking about, the hooks there. And you've got all this where the fish can grab onto. So what you need, or what I tend to do anyway, is if I feel a hit, I don't strike straight away. It's like fly fishing, wait a little bit, and then allows the fish to kind of catch up with it. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I'm going to give this one a go. Unnatural. Rhubarb and custard though, it's a killer, isn't it? Well, I'm hoping it's a killer. It works really well on the East Coast. Ooh. Getting hits all the time, but I think given the size of this lure, the wee fellas are struggling to get it in its mouth, but I've caught plenty of wee ones. Maybe this is a way of filtering out the wee ones and hopefully getting a bigger one. Well, that didn't last very long. So I've tied on a metal 28 gram silver minnow. Used to be called a Zenith, but it's now called a razor claw silver minnow. Unfortunately, I've got no single hooks, so having to stick with the trebles. I didn't hit very hard, but it felt strong, heavy. Don't think it is. Oh, it's going nuts. Oh, it's staying down. Now we've woke. Oh. Now we woke up and went straight into the snag. This is the problem with the treble. That I've got a canny knack of transferring it to the rock. Not this one though. You're a net job. Definitely a net job. Biggest one of the day by a mile. That came out nicely. Oh. Well, looks like the bigger fish are further out. That one took miles out. Didn't give much of a scrap until we got closer in. Yes. Oh no. I took miles out. Oh, come on. There we go. Because it's taken so far out, obviously they just head dive. Head dive? Dive head straight down to any structure that comes at the pass. I mean, this feels absolutely tiny now. And it gave us all that grief in the rocks. That's why I love catching pollock. Even the little ones can give you, it's just the characteristics. Just go to the ground. So always a scrap no matter what the size. Oh, I think this is going to be my last cast. Why didn't I put the metal on earlier? 3 casts and 2 fish. It's weird, sometimes metals outfish soft plastics and other times you don't get a thing on them. And soft plastics are the way forwards. Oh, watch me line. But they do catch a lot of the smaller fish. Oh, another spotty one. Taking the barbs off the trebles, by the way. Did I just say last cast? Gonna have to have one more, aren't I? Maybe another one, because I got a tip wrap on that. Try that again. Cast that right into the current, miles away. Well, one more cast there. Well, it would have been nice to finish on a fish, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I am now out of time. I had 3 hours to fish. And oh, there we go. I filled up my time nicely, I think. Plenty of fish. Nice way to spend a sunny, cold November afternoon. And please leave a comment if you enjoyed the video, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. And give the thumbs up, that would be amazing as well. And as always, until the next one, tight lines.